Run to Dollar Tree, grab yourself a bathroom plunger and a laundry basket. Take your hot glue, put a ring of hot glue all the way around the outside of your plunger. Then take your laundry basket, place it directly on top. Make sure you get it right in the center. Set that to the side. Grab yourself a pool noodle and a roll of Easter ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Find the end of your ribbon. Take that, get that tag off. I don't want to hear from the tag police. We're just going to use a dollop of hot glue right there. Don't put too much. You don't want to melt this all apart. Take that. Once that starts to set up, we're just going to candy cane stripe this pool noodle all the way down to the bottom. When you get down to the end, just snip that off. Add a little bit more hot glue right along the edge, and then finish that off like so. I have the flower stash of the year. I'm always picking up flowers on sale. I want to start with these. Grab your floral snippers, cut off the ends of these. These are from Dollar Tree. Don't forget to push up that greenery. We're just going to use this as filler. This is also from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use this first because I want to have this hanging down over the pool noodle. Again, don't forget to push up that greenery. You don't want to waste any part of this because this is going to be perfect for Easter or spring. Okay, measure this off. Find the center of your pool noodle. Let's start putting in the amaranthus. I think that's how that's pronounced. Right into the pool noodle so that this cascades out over the side. I'm going to put 2 on there and 2 over here. Now we'll take these smaller flowers. Make sure you leave the wire on. Looks like I messed the wire up there. And then just pop these in. Same thing, have them hanging out over the side and then also down towards the bottom. Dollar Tree may have raised their prices, but I tell you, they really did step up the quality on their florals. They almost look as though they are real, and that just tickles me pink. They don't smell, but these Gerber daisies look like they should. Just press those in. You don't want the wire on these too long because you don't want it to poke through the entire pool noodle. You don't want it coming out the other side, and you're gonna understand why in just a second. But make sure you fill this up. You wanna have this looking like a full bouquet. I love that these cascade as well. So I'm going to frame this here. I'll put 2 on each side, even though I like to work in odd numbers, probably because I'm a little odd, I'll admit it, but we're gonna go with the even numbers on this. Set that to the side. Now grab your laundry basket, take some of this Easter ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree. I love this ribbon. Start at one side. We're going to start at the top and then also here. So put the ribbon in here and just weave it through. Just go over, under, just like so. Run to Dollar Tree and grab yourself a second ribbon. My first instinct is to tie this off into a bow, but I don't want a bow. So bring this over to here and then cut here so we're not wasting any ribbon. Take this, weave this through, and then right over here. This will camouflage that perfectly, and no one will ever know. If you're gonna recreate this, make sure you get the 3 yards because I just figured this out. 3 yards is the perfect amount to do 2 of these rows. This ribbon did not come from Dollar Tree. I got this off the clearance rack at Christmas at Michael's. So take this, now weave this through. Make sure you do it opposite of the Easter egg ribbon. Now, you'll be able to find pink ribbon anywhere, but this just happened to be from Michael's. This is almost like therapy for me. I just have to concentrate a little bit because otherwise I'll skip 2 of these little ridges and then I'll have to start all over. Why do I say that? Because it already happened twice. Okay, you know I always admit to my mistakes. I thought this was a 30-foot roll. Nope, I had already used that for ribbon at Christmas. So I grabbed this out of my stash. We're going to take this ribbon. It actually works perfect. It does have a wire on it, so make sure You keep it nice and flat as you weave this all the way through. If you thought I was making a parasol, you would be wrong. Let's put this all together. Here come the twinkle lights, or as I like to call them, tangle lights, because I've already got a tangled mess. And then place it right here along the edge. I was going to just hot glue these to the edge of the laundry basket, but I figured this will be quicker. So let's just weave these through all the way under every other one, just like we did with the ribbon. This is going to be gorgeous. I love it already. Let's start with some Easter grass now. Take that Easter grass. Now, if you have cats, I know you don't like to use this, so maybe you can use some crepe paper. So take some hot glue. If the hot glue doesn't work, I've got a backup plan for this. So put the hot glue right here over the top of that. Make sure you push it down. It's okay if it hangs out over the side. Last bit of grass going on. I only use about 1 single pack of this, so that's probably all you'll need. Actually, you know what? I just remembered something. You're gonna need 2 bags, and you'll understand why in a second. Oh my goodness, this is coming together great. And don't forget, I've still got a surprise for the top of this plunger. Your first instinct is gonna be to wanna cut that off, but no, don't do that. Just pull this up, just like so. Then grab your hot glue, put a dollop of hot glue right there. As soon as that starts to settle, then press that down right over the top. That will create a more fuller look for this DIY. Okay, I almost forgot about that thing. Take anything you have to use as filler for this. I'm using bubble wrap. You can use old shopping bags, your plastic bags. We just need to fill this up. Now that that's filled up, we've got a carrot. Look how amazing this is. I think this was from the Dollar Tree. Just put the carrot here, but this is only the beginning of this. You are going to be surprised with how this turns out. Okay, here's the side. Okay, let's put this right here. Bring that on right there in front of the plunger. Take 2 bamboo skewers. Find where your handles are. Where are my handles? Handles are here. Take the bamboo skewer and just weave it down in between the ribbon. Don't worry, it's not really going to show. And do the one on the other side as well. Directly across from your first one. Just weave that in and out. This is going to be every kid's favorite this Easter. Okay, your bamboo skewer should be up about, what is that, 2.5 inches. Okay, so I just realized something. This plunger, it's in my way for this. So take the carrot off. Well, you probably haven't gotten this far yet because you have to go buy this stuff. Okay, I got to get that carrot off without ruining it. Got it off. No, okay, I saved it. Look at that. Let's pop this plunger out. So you're not going to need a plunger, but make sure you leave that filling in, okay? So fluff that up. Look what I got. I picked these up at the Dollar Tree as well. These are jumbo Easter eggs, and they are bigger than I was expecting. That's why I had to take the plunger out. But trust me, this is going to be even better without the plunger. Okay, take that off. Get all this plastic off. I know how you get when I leave things on. So let's take that off. They have so many different colors. This is my favorite. Look at this one. This is green. And look at this one. They also have the purple. So put these in. Okay, you kind of have to play with these just a little bit because they're packed really well. And look, you can fill these with whatever you want. You could fill them with candy, but gosh, that would be a lot of candy, huh? Okay, take these, put these in. Okay, before we put this last one in, let's get our pool noodle and get this all put together. I am so happy with this. I cannot wait to hear what your thoughts are in the comments. Okay, here we go. This is, okay, I'm glad you all think that's funny. I find it a little humorous myself. Okay, put this together. Snap, snap. Look at this. I Love this. Okay, I just love this. This is the icing on the cake. Don't forget, it's just a pool noodle. If you get the color to match the basket, even better. So take this, you're gonna find your skewer and you're just going to put the pool noodle right down over the skewer and push it down an inch or two into the basket. Now we're gonna do this side as well. Just make sure it fits right over the top of that skewer. I'll admit this did not go as planned, but I love the outcome. So we're gonna use 2.5 eggs instead of 3. So take these 2 eggs, put them in like so, and look, I'm only using this half, but I had bought this to attach to the plunger. How cute is that rabbit? That came from the dollar store as well. So plop him up, take the carrot. We've got that carrot, remember that? So let's put that in. Take your extra grass and just fill in the rest of the basket just so it looks like it's completely full of eggs. Look how awesome this turned out. Let me turn on those lights in 3, 2. I absolutely love it. Look how awesome this jumbo Easter basket turned out. Didn't go as planned, but the plan was to make it look great, and I think it looks great. Be sure to check the comments. I'll post a photo of this at night so you can see how the basket is all lit up. And as always, if I can do this, you can do this. Wow, it ended up better than I even hoped. If you like fun and affordable Easter DIYs, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming crafts and DIYs. Thanks for tuning in.